How's it going, everyone? It's Liam Catterson here, and we are reacting to episodes 11 and 12 of Modern Family Season 3 already at the halfway mark for this season. Feels like yesterday since we began this season, but yes, it was quite the holiday spectacular, I guess you could say, with the last two episodes. Last time we did Modern Family with Thanksgiving, of course, and of course we did have we had a bit of an express Christmas, didn't we? Because of the fact that, what was it, the 16th of December, that was the last time that the family could be in, like, one room, basically. So it was, as you'd expect for an express Christmas, quite hectic, all around. So, yes, poor Angel Dolls, were part of the sacrifice, I guess, and yeah, it was all mayhem, but it was really, really good stuff, those last two episodes, and very apt timing as well, considering it was, like, in terms of a recording perspective, it was the last Modern Family that I reacted to before Christmas, so yeah, but yeah, I'm looking forward to getting into these two episodes, so why don't we get into episode number 11 of Season 3 of Modern Family? Let's go.
Eastwood or Chuck Norris, and I think there's no reason I can't stay tough like that. Oh, tickles.
Oh my god. Hey, they might be ticklish as well.
That hurt? No. Ow. What?
That's probably nothing. You feeling okay?
You don't say that if you're a doctor.
Just to be safe. I need you to bend over.
Oh. Right.
Oh no.
Well, let's dim the lights, crank up the Nora Jones, and get this over with.
Oh goodness. I thought that would be a bigger deal for some reason.
Amazing. I gave a great speech. It was humble, inspirational, with a touch of dry humor at the end. It was very Colin Firth.
Oh, Cam, thank you, but it's hardly an Oscar. In the environmental law community, it kind of is an Oscar.
So how was Lily? I hope you weren't too bored.
Oh, please. Then suddenly a black mouse showed up. He stopped, stared at me in the eyes,
like this,
and opened his little mouth.
What did it say?
What did he say, Jay? He was a mouse. They
Gloria,
don't know how to talk.
you must go to the Gigabar system.
On a staircase in a...
Who's that? It's 10 o'clock at night.
I'll get it.
Hold on, Gatsby.
Hola, Javier. Open up.
Oh, I was going to say, that's not Manny's dad.
There's my campeon.
There's your black house.
Hola, Javier. What are you? Once, when Manny was 6, Javier took him to the petting zoo, which later I found out that was the name of the stripper club.
Oh,
A real petting zoo would have been cleaner.
Well,
But I was looking forward to 0.24 pounds with a 4.5 pound kicker.
So you beat all the other boys, aged 12 through 17.
Sure did.
Wow.
Look at our trophies up there.
they're going to compete, aren't
We're a couple of winners, aren't we?
Are we?
Claire?
Oh no.
Banana cream. Well, you got me there, Chip.
But you're not leaving empty-handed, no. You're
Confused
going home
banana
with a
cream?
lifetime
Yeah,
supply
okay.
of Genesis Twin Blade Razor.
What? 2 blades in one razor, man?
All
It'll
for
never get
confusing the answer with pie, seemingly.
No, it makes it more fun because he was in a real war. It says cool things like, see you in hell, Klaus. I don't even know what that means. Oh, hey, Dad, some doctor called for you.
Yeah. Uh-oh.
I'm tender under my arm.
Maybe Luke hit you with his broomstick when you guys were playing Quidditch.
I'm way too fast.
Oh,
You never
God.
touched me.
I can assure you, you are perfectly fine.
That's very comforting coming from a marketing major at a party school.
Ouch. Big ouch. I know he's worried, but I'm sure it's fine.
The winner of the race will be number 7, my hometown.
Good number as well.
He's carrying
Might be a
3
little
extra
biased.
pounds, and he hates the distance.
Those are just words on a page. I look the horse in the eye, and
God.
he tells me he is the winner.
Tells you, huh?
So you're the horse
Perhaps this
whisperer.
will sound crazy to you.
$2 in my hometown. You really think he's going to win?
Well, I only know what he tells me with his eyes. Don't ask me why, but maybe in some previous life, I was a horse.
Or part of a horse.
The ass bit. Oh, has he put another one up?
Oh, best fishes, Cameron Tucker.
Oh, God.
Oh, you know what? I just remembered. Mine comes with a really fun pedestal, too.
Oh, my God.
Look at that. Oh, and proper hierarchy.
I'm not gonna lie. When I thought they were going to compete against each other, I thought they were going to keep putting trophies, like even if it was just minor or whatever, nothing important, just to try and establish that dominance and all of that. I thought they were going to keep putting it on the mantle until just either the mantle collapsed or the trophies just overflowed or whatever. So, but this works as well. So, my trophy is bigger than yours.
Spanish. I live in California. I'm never gonna use it.
That's the problem with Americans. They expect all of us to know their language, but they don't even make the effort to learn ours.
Win a war sometime. Then we'll start talking like you.
So wrong.
Oh, Christ.
I feel
Yeah, you should not be hanging around.
What was wrong?
16 for the first race, 10 from the second race, plus 34, $60? You're a genius, Dad.
Well, I cannot take
He
all
got
the
look-
credit.
he got
It's
look-
a particularly
jeez.
chatty group of horses today.
I love gambling. It's so easy.
Oh no! No, Maddie!
3 in a row? Quiet down there in the paddock just now. Too quiet.
Oh, gee. You know what? Make it 300.
No!
I'm telling you, kid, this is
Jay!
the one. And you know how I know? Because it said...
They don't talk like that.
You should know he's a horse whisperer.
Beautiful.
We're on time and put all three of them together on the same shelf. It seems so unfair.
I was so glad I talked to Alex because she agreed with every single thing I was feeling, which made me realize that I was acting like a 14-year-old girl.
That epiphany, like, oh.
You ever think about death?
I'm 85. Death is my roommate.
I got a call from the doctor. There's a 60% chance I'm gonna die.
Ah,
What's the
doctor
statistic
said I'd be
about
dead
that?
10 years ago. Look at me. I'm healthy as a... Oh,
no.
I gotta go change my tank.
You know, when you're on a plane and there's turbulence, you look at the flight attendants, and if they're still smiling and serving drinks, you know everything's gonna be okay. That's Claire.
Which is ironic, considering...
I could also picture her as a cop.
I was going to say it's ironic, considering Claire. These planes.
Go, little bacon.
Inquiry.
What's that?
It is when a horse is committed an infraction.
Oh, no!
Sure.
Number 9 horse, Little Bacon, has been disqualified for
No!
Brad's Wax Jacket.
You see?
It's fair. A chili cook-off. A lifetime of accolades hidden away just so I wouldn't feel bad.
Oh, you're so bad, Rand. Oh!
Oh! No, Cam, there was a...
Black mouse?
Gross! Come.
Oh! Bad omen!
Listen,
Gloria,
man,
stay where you
Do me a
are.
favor and get me a cup of...
But now Manny and I, we got our own thing. Look, I know I'm not his dad.
But he loves him.
Maybe I don't like the reminder.
Oh.
I'm Javier Delgado, Manny's father and Gloria's former husband and lover.
Oh.
Jesus
I hope you do
Christ.
not think this is
Throw that
excessive.
in there.
You're a beautiful woman, and you will have no trouble to find it.
Javier,
No.
the body is not even cold yet.
Is upstairs watching Beth?
No, it's just that doctors don't usually call on Saturday with good news.
Oh, God.
I mean, you could call with anything.
Oh, no.
He's sick.
What's
Who
going
died?
on?
Nothing.
Please, you're freaking me out.
Are you gonna die?
Oh, my God.
5% chance I'll make it.
So we've jumped to 95.
I know.
Yesterday, you said you'd call if something was wrong. Then you called. Then you disappeared.
That
That
was
is the most
all.
irresponsible, unprofessional
That
thing
was
I've ever heard
all.
of in my entire life. And do you have anyone to represent you in the sale of your current house?
Look into his eyes. I don't care what the doctor says. I gave him 6 months.
6 months?
Next up, we have a
one quick thing. Shout out to my college buddy Ling, who built his own helicopter and is taking his first flight today. And I also
going
want to wish a happy
overboard.
anniversary to my in-laws, Jay and Dee Dee Pritchett. Your eternal love is an
Ah,
inspiration
yes.
to us all.
Okay, that's enough.
That will last.
Next up, we have a homemaker from West Mifflin, Pennsylvania.
Hi.
He just went on and on and on and on. Yeah, I mean, it's not like anything bad was going to happen to Phil, but it is just so funny how they played it off. So yeah, I mean, obviously when you have to step into like their shoes and all of that, yeah. And as Phil pointed out, like there was this notice on, being called if there was something wrong. The phone rings and all of that, and yeah, it just turns out, oh yeah, it was just all about the real estate thingy, Bob. So yeah, it was just really fun stuff. So I mean, like I said though, I mean obviously nothing bad was gonna happen to Phil. So yeah, but the fact that because you had that beginning where he was like commenting about his arms and all that, and, oh, it's probably nothing. He could have just pulled it or something like that, and then obviously there is this whole worry throughout the episode building up to the doctor basically wanting to buy a house. That's all. So yeah, but it was still really fun to see Phil. It sounds kind of macabre, doesn't it? Because I mean, obviously thinking about, you know, death and all of that, it's obviously not really an entertaining thought process, is it? But like I said, I mean, I think it helps that us, the viewer, we know that nothing bad's going to happen to Phil and all of that. They're not going to be like, yeah, we're gonna build this up like a drama where Phil is going to meet with the angel of death or whatever, and yeah. It's just going to be one of those occasions where, like, especially when it ties with Gloria's story about dreaming of a black mouse, which is very, you know, bad luck and all of that. It's obviously going to tie to a series of worries and all of that, like where anything bad is just an omen, and yeah, you just got to watch yourself because, you know, one trip and like if you fall over, for example, there is the possibility of incurring a brain damage or whatever. So, because he ran out of these lifetime supply of razors, so but that seems to me like he may have overdid it in terms of like, oh, I've used the razor once, yeah. So, but it was just really fun stuff. So yeah, like I said, I know it sounds macabre, but yeah, it was just really fun to just see him just awkwardly there try to kind of, I wouldn't say ruin the vibe for certain characters like Haley and Luke when Luke was gaming and Haley was learning Spanish, but yeah. He was weeding it out really for both participants, and yeah. But I think the icing on the cake was definitely everyone coming over to react as if, as Gloria said, the body isn't even cold. I just loved that line so much. So it was just fun to just see everyone just come together. I mean, it's kind of yeah, it is kind of like warming in a sense as well, but yeah. So man, but it was just really great stuff. So yeah. But I just really loved like all of the situations in this episode, like well, I guess luck played a part in terms of Gloria's story, in terms of like her being worried, and then, you know, that kind of that kind of bleeding through, should I say, in Mitch's story when he found the black mouse, and like, just, you know, don't show Gloria or whatever. So yeah, but also with Jay and Maddie's story with Javier returning. We haven't seen him since season 1, of course, but obviously the tension is still going to be rife there, because yeah, we know that Jay grew a bit of a soft spot for him when we last saw him, and then he ditched, and in this moment we have this whole situation where he does feel like he's in competition with Javier. So I just really loved that, though, in terms of like his moment where he's like, yeah, I'm not his dad, but in a sense it still gets to him. So yeah, because of the fact that he has gravitated towards Manny, and Jay, like, obviously through every season, you're going to see relationships grow and all of that. And I think one of those examples is definitely Jay trying to be he's not his dad, but he does want to be a father figure for Manny. And I think it's just really, really challenging stuff when Manny does get gravitated towards Javier and all of that. And it kind of does dampen the mood in a sense. So, especially if he gets shown up as well, because, you have Javier, I'm the horse whisperer, I know what's going to happen, etc. And, Jay tried to one-up Javier, and then, you just had a feeling, though. I mean, it's not the fact that, Javier is the horse whisperer, but, with Jay, he just wants to try and one up Javier, and it's not gonna turn out well, is it? So, and there was that little moment of hope, and then he got disqualified. So I was just waiting for something's gonna happen to just ruin this moment. So, and but it is a really, really nice moment to have Jay reflect on how much Manny really means to him, in a sense, and how much he's grown. You got to compare to the last time Javier was in the show, when it was 2 seasons ago, and the time that has passed between then and now in terms of Jay and his relationship growing with Manny, really. So, and I feel like there is a bit more of a pull, in a sense. So but it was really, really great stuff. And there was the whole trophy situation. So and I guess the second week in a row that we've had the Mitch and Alex kind of team up, really, because we had that when they were looking for the Christmas tree, and Alex stood up for Mitch, of course, when and she got the wrong impression about the tree that they were looking for. She thought that the guy was pointing to the pink tree, but no. And this time we had Mitch realize that, oh my god, I might be, being a bit overdramatic, etc. So, it was really, really great stuff. That you had that moment where Mitch does feel like Cam is trying to have a bit of a superiority complex or something like that, and then Mitch is realizing he is acting like a kid. So and again, it was just really, really great stuff. So I did like the fact that he was trying to make it up to Cam as well, with the decision to decide to decide I'm gonna I'm gonna showcase more trophies, just to kind of give Cam a bit of an oomph, a bit of a appreciation, really. So, especially since there is this idea that Cam feels a bit bad, and has been hiding these trophies not to make Mitch feel bad, etc. So, Cam's Mitch is realizing that, and it's great until that mouse showed up. So, bad omen, just a bad omen, isn't it? So, but awesome stuff, these two, with these stories, and just to see how luck can be a bit of a kick in the backside, right? So but I just love some of the lines. Like I said, with Gloria saying the body isn't even cold, Maddie just infused about gambling. It's like, don't get too attached, because that can lead to a problem. And so, but why don't we get into the next episode of Modern Family, which is episode number 12 for season 3.
Keys to investing wisely in a down real estate market are: keep your cool, Keep informed.
Oh my god.
Legwork. I
That doesn't have a
recently became
key pod.
partner in.
Just one question. I think I got it.
Yeah, but it's the most important question because it launches me into my big finish. That way people will leave excited.
Oh, I think people will be excited to leave.
Damn. Oh my!
Luke?
The Black Mouse is back!
I'm sorry, it's for school.
Really think.
I've got it. What
Oh,
if
no.
I'm the container?
There's a thought. You could be. No, Luke! Luke!
Ooh, that was close. I'm not gonna lie, I just had a vision in my head that saw Luke just drop from the banister and yeah.
Sí, te quiero, mamá.
I understood. Crazy old witch, go kill yourself, then I love you.
I'll never
What
get
the
this.
heck?
You all yell at each other.
That's how you know that your family loves you, when they feel free to scream at you.
It's called expression.
Our Luke? But isn't he like a little, like...
I bet Claire's gonna help him just like she did with his self-portrait for art class. There was life in those eyes. It was haunting.
Tell you what, I'm gonna nip this in the bud. You deserve a fighting chance.
Oh no. Oh no.
I hope no one else is helping either.
Okay, Dad. Thanks for the heads
Nudge,
up.
nudge.
Love you. Bye-bye. Well, my dad is doing Manny's project for him.
He called to tell you that?
Oh, she's getting the wrong
he
impression.
wasn't, which is
Dad never had. I mean, he just wanted someone who'd throw a ball in the backyard.
Oh shit.
I did once, but he did not attend.
Oh. Oh.
Looks like fun.
Oh.
It was, but now it's hard.
I get it.
Oh,
Ball.
I'm sure you're gonna do great.
He didn't
buddy.
attend. I do love it though. Phil even said that Claire's a bit competitive. I remember a certain someone challenging Claire for a race and all of that, and Claire allowed you to win.
Eat tuna, but not dolphin. My theory is a fish is a fish.
The fish are friends, not food.
A dolphin's actually a mammal.
Tomato, tomato.
More like tomato cow.
It's right here in the kitchen. That you could use a basic biology lesson. Let me give you a basic biology lesson. You and I can't make a baby. So if she points to a lamp and calls it Uncle George, what are you gonna say?
Pleased to meet you, Uncle George.
Very good. Now let's get
You just have to entertain her, I guess.
To the new home you purchased below market thanks to Woosnam, Keneally, and Dunphy.
Bravo!
Fire the confetti cannon, drop the banner, autographs, autographs, autographs.
This is gonna fail.
We still have like an.
Baby's father is a musician, and I would love to know that he's growing up in a musical household.
I mean, Cam. I was gonna say Cam would definitely
we're actually doing
be game.
a song and dance.
Okay, look at it this way. We're not only adopting a baby, we're saving it from a life spent searching for East Dakota.
Project keeps coming loose, but other than that, it's flawless. His latest test run, he dropped it off the roof. He
Throw some
walked
jabs in.
downstairs, it hadn't landed yet. I had nothing. I had to get in Claire's head.
Yep, throw some jabs in
Sometimes
there.
the best thing to do in a race to the top.
We did. So, Dad, if I find out what Phil did with that soldering iron, I'll run it over.
Great, because we're going to test it later today at the school.
No.
Fun. Maybe we'll meet you.
Oh.
We can come at any time.
Baby, you're not that kind.
See, this is fine.
Nobody knows.
This is not. Oh my god.
When I was down, I was your client.
Really? Because Mitchell has such a lovely voice.
Well, I think he was following my lead. You know, a good leader can make all the
Actually, you were a little pitchy, but it was terrific, really.
Thank you.
difference. Yes, thank you for your opinion.
Making your dreams come true. Ladies and gentlemen, Phil Dunphy. Hey, how are you? Thanks, Mike. I appreciate it.
Mike sounds an awful bit like you. Oh, wait. I get it. Mike. Kind of like Chef Mike. Kitchen Nightmares. Or whatever. Chef Mike, aka Microwave. Mike, microphone. I get it. Love it.
I shouldn't even be giving you this hint, but first get a mirror.
A mirror?
Then you're gonna look in it and you're gonna see a crazy woman. She needs your help.
You know, I made the egg that made you, that made that project. So in a lot of ways, that design is already mine.
It's not.
Still need the professional services of Woosnam, Keneally, and Dunphy. Thank you for coming.
This is a disaster. This is a disaster. Oh, there's
If you leave me now, you take away the big
Cam is sabotaging This Isn't He because his own advice to Mitch is backfiring on him.
Please don't go. Yes, she was upset, but on a positive note, what I take from this experience is I can sing.
But what we didn't take away from the experience is a baby because she decided to keep it.
Oh, so Cam sabotaged it. Yeah.
No. Oh, that's what I want. You yell at me because you love me.
Well, you made me mad.
And you should be.
I'm not anymore.
Don't treat me like that.
Because now I'm furious.
Oh my goodness.
It makes me so...
We did what we had to. We're gonna get caught.
Look at them then. They're not even paying attention. This is the best part.
Actually, Manny looks kind of upset.
Why would he be? He's about to kick Luke's butt.
Oh, knock it off. Luke and Manny had as much to do with this project as they did with the Manhattan Project.
You think that's what's going on? We realized a couple things up there, and I think apologies are in order.
Okay, we admit it. We tricked you into doing our projects for us.
What?
This is the first I'm hearing of this. We made you do all the work if you thought you were competing with each other. So I told you I thought...
If you saw that meat, why didn't you discourage it?
Why would I discourage something that I love?
Really?
You kidding? You're a fighter. The thing I love about
Competitive
you is you
nature.
never give up.
Yeah. You never say die.
Superior. I can...
Thanks, Haley. I know it might sound dorky.
Is she saying
but
that
late night
to-
conversations really mean a lot to me. They're the only time that I feel like you and I...
Okay, Corey, just one picture. Hold on.
Ah.
My feet look fat from this angle. Hey, Alex, wake up. I need you to take a picture of my feet.
That face. Just when Alex thought she was having a heart-to-heart moment, this entire conversation was just one-sided. Oh, man. I do love Alex's design, though. It's safe, it's efficient, and it lands well without breaking the egg. So, yeah. To be fair, it didn't click in my mind that a parachute could work, but hey ho. So, yeah. Man. That was just really, really great stuff, though. Like, especially how it delved into that competitive nature, and Claire and Jay against each other, and how Claire, you could say there is a bit of that, like, there is a bit of that, like, there is a bit of that nature that she gets from Jay, and yeah. So, and it was just really, really great stuff. Something that was meant for Manny and Luke. Yeah, it really, really focused on Jay and Claire. So, but yeah, it was really, really great to have Manny, mainly Manny, basically. It was all part of the plan, really. So, yeah. That's it, though. Like, you know that Jay and Claire are going to be at odds with each other. They're going to really take this to heart. And they are going to, well, you're going to take advantage of that. And they're going to basically go against one another. And it's just really, really fun stuff. So, yeah. But yeah, it was just really, really fun all around. So yeah, I do love how when it came to Mitch and Cam's story and all of that, and a good continuation of the adoption storyline that, you know, they have been on. We haven't had that mentioned for some time, so it's great that we picked up on that and reminded the audience that, well, that process is still ongoing. It was really, really great that Cam's own advice to Mitch really backfired on himself, because Cam really said to Mitch, well, you should leave well enough alone, really, when it comes to your pickiness, etc. And yeah, like I said, it backfired on him because of the comment when it comes to Cameron being a little bit too pitchy. And yeah, I just felt my soul leave my body at that moment, because we know that Cam, I mean, he can be very, very critical when it comes to theatre. He can be very, very specific in terms of what he wants. You just got to think back to when he did We Love the F Word, when he did that whole production and all of that, and he was just absolutely ruthless when it came to the kids and all of that. So he has a specific yeah, he does have his, specific, requirements when it comes to that, and yeah, he revolves himself around theatre and all of that, and to hear that comment, and yeah, it's gonna flip a switch, and it did, because of the fact that he wanted to he wanted to prove something. So, and in doing so, he ignored his own advice he gave to Mitch, which was basically, in layman's terms, leave well enough alone, really. So, yeah. So it was just really, really great stuff. I mean, it does suck that this was a moment where things seemed to be close for both Mitch and Cam, in terms of them getting the kid that they wanted, in terms of like having that second kid. But I just really, really love how Cameron's advice backfired on him, basically. So yeah, but yeah, it was just fun all around. So yeah, with Phil, you just had a bad feeling that this whole presentation thing was going to backfire. Like, you saw some of the prompts set, like the confetti cannon, and when Haley and Gloria mentioned about, going out, you just put the math together at that moment, where it's like, so they're not going to be back in time. Haley's not going to put that like little envelope thingy bob under the chair. And I even thought that the confetti cannon was going to malfunction, because why not? Let's just add the cherry on top of this disaster cake, right? So, yeah. But, yeah, it was really, really great that, like, I guess there was a little bit of an education from Gloria, in terms of, like, it's okay to be mad when we fuck up. So, because that's it. I mean, this is a very, like, we know with retailing and whatnot that, yeah, this, like, when it comes to Phil and, with his retail job and all of that, and how he loves, it's a continuation to the talk that he had with Jay the other episode, and how he's now on this next step in life. He wants to he really wants to flourish, and it's going to be very, very disheartening when two family members they don't really pull through, and you've got Gloria being like, look, I own up to fucking up, basically, and it's okay for you to yell, okay? We are, like, you're not going to be a lesser person for expressing your frustrations, etc. So yeah, and I did feel so bad for Phil, I'm not gonna lie. So yeah, like I said, this is going to be important for him when it comes to selling homes and all of that. It's a very important characteristic, I guess, for his character. So, and now he's got this new opportunity. He can't afford to fork up at this moment, and yeah, it's just all falling apart for him. So it's but it was just a really, really fun couple of episodes of Modern Family season 3. So yeah, again, in like with the first 2 seasons, as we hit the halfway mark, I am really, really enjoying season 3. It's just been very fun stuff so far. So it will be very exciting to see how fun and chaotic. I think the last 2 episodes, not the ones I've just reacted to, but episodes 9 and 10. I don't know. I think they might be my favorites so far. Just with, especially with Express Christmas and how, everything that could go wrong did go wrong. I don't know. I just feel like that might be my favorite so far for this season. So yeah, but I mean, these episodes have just been solid all throughout, so it's been absolutely great stuff so far for season 3, and again, I'm excited to see what the second half of the season has on offer. But yeah, until then, I will see you guys next time. Hope you guys enjoyed this reaction. Check my videos on the right if you want to check out my content. You can also subscribe to my media feeds and channel if you want to. Hope you guys enjoyed this reaction. Hope you guys take care, and I will see you guys next time. Toodles!